Hey guys, it's Kitty and we're back with part 5 of our Victorian townhouse build, and it kind of feels like forever since I put out part 1, and yeah, I've forgotten everything to do this build, but we'll go back to the normal one-part videos for our speed build soon. But we've got some interesting things coming up. We're going to be doing some micro homes, an old schoolhouse. I'm going to do some CC builds, and of course we're going to be using the new eco pack and putting some builds out with that. So keep your eyes open for the next few weeks. What we're doing here is the final 2 floors of the build. So we're doing the upstairs, the very top floor, and we'll be doing the basement level. So these are kind of like the kids' rooms. It will have the servants' quarters in them, and like a nice long bathroom as well. So obviously the kids were kept out of the way from the parents, and yes, we're just doing some basic pink and blue rooms. The kids wouldn't have had so many like toys or anything, but we're doing also kind of kids like playroom as well, so they will have like a doll's house and like a puppet show and that kind of thing. Trying to keep it nice and simple. All they have is a bed, chair, a rug and like a dresser each. Yeah, they didn't need much, and obviously Victorian bedrooms are very simple, very plain. Yeah, so here we go, we're going into the kids' room, and this is going to be like their play area. Keep all their toys in, keep them out of the way, keep them quiet. So just replacing the lighting with the chandeliers. So we use the Victorian style doll's house. We put some violins in there, and we use this puppet show. Punch and Judy puppet shows were very popular with the kids, so yeah, we put one of them in so they can play and do that as well, and that lovely Victorian style home for the kids to play with the dolls. But yeah, it's just basic toys that the kids will have, nothing fancy too much, and just, yeah, just putting some little dolls around as well, and some toys, making it look a little bit more, you know, cutesy. So I scaled up the toy of the little car, and I put the teddy bear on top of it, and I thought it just looked really cute. So adorable. So here we go, just putting the lighting in. We did a long bathroom here, so we did like a little toilet room, and then we put a bath. So obviously the kids would be bathed by the servants, so I wanted to just make sure there was a nice big space for the kids to have their baths. And yeah, nothing to really worry about. So similar styling with the breast, and so we just kept it very simple, nothing too fancy because it's only for the kiddies. And yeah, we put some hampers and things in as well, so the servants can do the laundry. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the bathroom. I just had some rugs and things. In the room behind, we're going to be starting off with the servants' quarters in a minute. Just put some pictures up, and the reason I put them together, usually they would have been like separate, but I thought it would be a good idea to keep them nice and together, so the servants can easily come out and help deal with the kids, and the parents wouldn't have to come and deal with them. Like, the servants are right there in order to look after them. So we just placed a little bit of chair and table, but I do end up moving this and putting a door in to the servants' quarters through that way, so it's easy accessible for them to get through and look after the children. So we did very minimalist stuff in here. So we did white wood floorings and white walls. They wouldn't have had nothing too fancy. I think I might have done like a slightly blue tint in this bedroom. I can't really remember, but you'll see it's yeah, it's quite adorable. I say adorable. It's functionable. It fits in with the theme. I was going to do yellow, but I think I stuck with the blues and changed the curtains to blue with the blue walls. There we go. And yeah, so we did it with a more like kind of rustic style, so like their stuff would have been a bit more dirty. Obviously they had their own like area, but they had to be presentable for the family, but they didn't have as nice as things to get themselves ready, and it wasn't really necessary because they just turned up for work. So just put some little candles on. I put a little dresser and a chair and table, I think, as well, just to make sure they had somewhere to sit and do something, I think. It was so long ago. But yeah, I'm excited for you guys to see what we've got coming up with all the new packs. I'm so excited. So excited. If there's anything you guys want to see me build, just make sure you comment down below and I will get on it. So here we go, we're just adding in a little doorway there so they can come and, you know, look after their children when they're crying, or, you know, get them ready for the day. And just put a few little decorations in here as well. You know, just little towel racks and little milk bucket and ornaments and things. So they have their own little personal items, just small little things, you know, nothing too fancy. But I was quite impressed with how this room turned out, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so that's the top floor done. We're just adding a little few details, and then we'll be going down. Oh yeah, just remember to put the ink pot on the table. So here we go, we're going to go down to the basement. And what I did was link the basement to the outside, so the family wouldn't ever really go outside. They had no need. They had their rooms to deal with everything. But I added a stepping path and the fences like this. So just drag that all across. And then what I did, I built like a little basement hut. So it's literally like a little shed, and the stairs to go outside to the grass, so like just builds its way down. We don't have to worry about, you know, rain and that kind of stuff. So I was just popping the stairs in, finding the right spot within the garden, and I was just closing that up, and then put like a little room, little shed on top. And I think I just did like a stone outhouse kind of style. Yeah, little basic. I think I put a few windows on there as well, and just filled it all in because it's just a walkway really. Nothing too exciting. So once I built the outhouse, I just put a few washing lines on the outside and rejiggled the layout. I was originally going to do like a lounge area and like a staff room kind of base style, but in the end I ended up changing it. What I did is pretty much put the white tile walls in every single room. We did a little staff bathroom and a wine cellar, and I made the end room the kitchen, and the room opposite the stairwell to the outside would be a laundry room. So obviously all the servants can do all of that. But yeah, we're just popping in some lovely wine cellars. And this is going to be the laundry room here. So I literally just went into the laundry stuff pack and pulled everything that we would need so they could do all their washing. So I've done a few wash baskets because obviously like the basins, because they wouldn't have a washing machine or a tumble dryer. And yeah, just popped all that in. They've got the lines outside to dry it, and a few laundry baskets there. And yeah, just kind of went into town with the laundry accessories, so detergent and the buckets. And yeah, there's the towels because they would have hung them up on the walls. They used to have, Victorian homes used to have like lines that would go across in their basement. Obviously to hang like sheets and things on. I see them in quite a few homes as well now. But what I did here, I kind of cheated a little bit. I used as like the base of this set styled room and just kind of took that and made it bigger. So I done the double stove obviously because they would have needed a huge huge stove to cook all the meals for the family and the guests. And then yeah, just pop loads of little lighting underneath. We added 2 fridges. We made a little island counter as well. I think I ended up doing the circle ones like that. Fabulous, lovely. And yeah, so we added in the little fridges like that. I'm really impressed with the kitchen. I think the kitchen looked great. I was just trying to make sure that was centered to the room because it looked terrible. We used the built-in sinks there Obviously you'll see in a lot of Victorian homes they do have ceramic basins that are all built into the countertops. They are solid, they don't move. So I was just trying to replicate that style. I'm just adding a little bit of like accessories around, making sure we've got all the right bits. So like weighing scales, pots and pans. I put a few cabinets for all the crockery, and it'd be like fancy one and the daily one. So I put like the daily one in the kitchen and the fancier ones in the dining room up on show. But I was really impressed with how this home turned out. But here's all the screenshots of the whole entire home. So we've got that lovely front, and it stands out and it's beautiful. It's insane. I'm really impressed with myself. This is one of the biggest builds I've done in a long time, and I love it. It's so good. So here's the entrance hallway. Nice and simple. I don't want to overclad it. We wanted to keep all our hallways nice and simples. Here's a lovely blue living room. So cute. I'm really just so impressed with myself. I think all of the rooms do fit in really well with the time zone, and making sure there's no like electronics apart from the lighting. And yeah, so we've got a nice little bathrooms. They're all very similar. They're all very glam as well. This house is very glamorous, probably more glamorous than a traditional Victorian home, but I just wanted to make this as fancy as possible. There we go. So we're upstairs in our second hallway. I love the llamas on the pillars of these. I think it just makes it look so good. Here's our study. I love the red walls and the colours in here. It's amazing. Here's our reading room, our green room, drawing room, all the different rooms. But yeah, I love that with the piano and the chess table and the little like triangle seating area. I think it's really great. It'd be great for host parties. Here we go. Here's our billiard room. So we've got our little table, we've got our bar, and we've got some nice leather seating so the men can come and have a drink and relax. And at the bathroom, obviously this one's the green and the silver. We're just changing up the colours in the bathrooms on each floor. Again, another hallway, slightly different in how it's decorated, but pretty much the same. In the next room, here we go, we've got the ladies' room, so they can paint, play the violin and read. Just simples. Here's the first room. We got the pink bedroom, so this would have been for the young lady of the house. So she'll have like all her makeup and everything. Here's the master bedroom, so this would have been for the man and the woman of the house. Very glamorous, very out there. You won't see this very often. And there's their matching toilet and bath to match. Full gold and marble. Fabulous. Here we go, we've got the final upstairs hallway. It's slightly different on the layout to the other ones. And we got the kids' playroom, we got their doll's house, their puppet show, and obviously we've got a cat riding the thing. Here's the first bedroom. It's a simple blue boys' bedroom, nothing too fancy. They didn't have a lot in their rooms. And the same with the pink. We got the girl's pink room. She's got, it's slightly bigger, this room. Gives her a little bit more space to relax and, you know, do girly things. Okay, here we go. We're going into the servants' quarters. I didn't show you the servants' quarters in the actual build because I forgot to do the bathroom. No, that was the main bathroom. Sorry, I lied. The main bathroom with the main toilet. It's the kids' bathroom. Yeah, I forgot to do the actual main servants' bathroom. But I did update that before I popped it on the gallery, I think. So here it is, yeah. I didn't show you this in the build, but basically it's just a bathroom, a sink and a toilet. Nice and simple, nothing too fancy. Here we go, we're going downstairs. Here's our huge pitching. Obviously our family would not cook in here because our servants would do it all for us. And then here is the final room. We've got the little servants' bathroom, so the toilet, the sink, fabulous. I've got our wine cellars, so they can come and serve us wine throughout the day. And obviously we've got the top of the selection. And here we go, we've got the laundry room, so everyone in the house can look after us, do all our washing. It is functional, the wash baskets do work. Obviously every time someone drops a dirty item, it will go onto the floor, or they'll pop it in the wash basket, and yeah, they'll come down and they can clean it. That's the hallway, and here's the other hallway, very exciting. And then here's the final room, is the garden, and basically all it is some washing lines, so obviously they can hang up their clothes, and the little outhouse. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of the series of the Victorian townhouse, but we're finally done, and I can't wait for you to see any more builds that will be coming out in the next few weeks. I'm excited. Peace out, guys. Love ya.